So we're talking K dramas and oh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. All right, K drama, C drama debate. Well, not really a debate, right? We just gonna have a little bit of fun. But I figured first we'll talk about some things. Hopefully I can make it long because my battery on my phone is dying and for some reason it will not charge, which is crazy because I'm going to see BTS. So my phone better not try to break on me right now because I need it this weekend. Anyway, so I've only been watching two shows, which is why I figured I'd go back to sort of the debate of C drama, K drama. I know last week we did like getting to know you, which is very similar to this. This one should be a little bit easier and a little bit quicker and not as much thinking. There are a couple of questions at the end that'll be like open-ended questions, but for the most part it's just going to be like, oh, team C or team K kind of situation, just to see where everybody stands. I mean, obviously right now I am team C, but like legitimately we'll have to see. Hey Lauren, let me make it so that you're the moderator because I don't know how to do it. You know I don't know how to do it. Anyway, so I've only been watching two shows. And the two shows, I'll get out the way so you can see them. The two shows are this one, which is a J drama, which is new. It's called The Vacation Prince, which, by the way, fantasy J drama. They're getting there. I'm gonna talk about it. And then the second one is a Blue Whisper, which um I did not know that I was gonna fall in love, and I'm absolutely in love. And it is not like an action C drama, but it does have a little bit of action. It does have a lot of like fantasy situations, but fantasy in the sense that like the lady is a butterfly and she'll turn into a butterfly. And then he's a merman. He's a merman. Should I say anything else? It's so good. So I am definitely locked into those two shows. But let me talk about the J drama first. And I want to talk about the J drama for YouTube right here, for TikTok right here. I want to talk about the J drama because I always talk about J dramas and I always have to sort of explain because a lot of people are like, I can't get into J dramas. But there is a thing that's happening right now. J dramas are kind of shifting from what they used to be into something new. The shift is happening. So if you want to get in, now is the time to get in. Because this one, which is a newer one on Netflix called The Vacation Prince, it is a fantasy J drama where the guy is like the Grim Reaper. But like you don't see him like he doesn't change anything. He's just a person, right? And so I was like, I didn't know what it was. To be honest, I've been saying literally for like the past 2 weeks that I was looking for a J drama to watch. Hey, Lauren. I've been looking for a J drama to watch, and then all of a sudden this pops up on my Netflix page, and I'm like, yes, I'm watching it. First, let me just say it's a J drama, but there are only 4 episodes out right now, which is also part of my issue because I binge watch and I don't like weekly shows. So I'm definitely gonna wait until more episodes are out. But the shift is happening. So the J drama, this one, it's not. So the thing with J dramas is a lot of times it's very realistic. It's like someone picked up their cell phone and they're following this person around and they're telling the story, that kind of situation. Whereas this is definitely like truly scripted, very like fantasy-esque show, which I already am enjoying. So the girl in the show basically loses her job. Her grandmother owns sort of like a vacation villa. She goes to the villa with her brother, and then her friends show up because they didn't have jobs, and then her brother is like an actor, but like a not a real actor, can't think of the name right now, but like then his people show up, and so it's kind of like this funny, weird thing, but it's not like true slice of life, which is very much the like Japanese way. And so not only is it not like true slice of life, the visuals are actually really good. So that's why I'm saying like get in on the bottom floor because J dramas are doing something. They're shifting, they're transitioning, and like legitimately if now's the time. If you're like, I don't know about J drama, now's the time for you to potentially go ahead and start. Like at the very least, look. You know what I mean? Because I I love it already. I love it already. I love it already. already know I'm going to finish watching it. It is a fantasy J drama. He is a grim reaper, and so like in the show he like meets with whomever, like they don't show who it is, it's just a sound, right? And they're like, what's gonna happen in a month, like basically XYZ is about to happen, and he's like, yeah, no. And like, but something is happening here which is also really cute and really cool, and I'm loving it. So legitimately, at the very least, give it a chance. If you're not going to give it a chance, put it on your list because it's on Netflix. It's called The Vacation Prince. I think it's called The Vacation Principal, actually, Principal or something like that. I forget I can't see it. So, can I see it? Yeah. Vacation Principal. Sorry. I kept saying Prince. Vacation Principal. And I said Prince because if you haven't seen him, if you haven't seen him, I was like, oh my goodness, I am in. I am in. So, Vacation Principal, yes, all the episodes are not out. So, that is the problem. Like I said, I only started it because I had been looking for J drama to watch. And it just popped up on my Netflix homepage. And I was like, done. I'm going to watch it. And it looked new-ish, right? And it is. The visuals are beautiful. The colors are not, it's not like that orangey tone that you always see. It definitely has some aura. That's why I'm saying, like, if you're like, I've never watched a J drama before, I have in the past given a couple of like J dramas that are on Netflix that are very much like this kind of aura. But this one is brand new and it's really good, like so far. I am going to wait. So I'm saying this just to let you guys know that like there is something else and it's cute and it's fun, it's not heavy. Um, if you want to try a J drama. I also know that the great app where you can yes, you can share all of your recommendations. Absolutely. It's called the Drama Track. It is on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. So go download the Drama Track app. And if you download it, make sure you send me a friend request because you can connect with friends on the app. Amazing. Anyway, so super, super, super good. Make sure you guys are tapping the screen. That's how we show up on other people's For You page, please. And if you're not following, make sure you do because we go live every Tuesday and Thursday. Just saying. And if you're into K-pop, we also have K-pop Mondays. Anyway, this is a J drama. It is on Netflix. It is really, really good so far. Only 4 episodes are out. I will wait until all of the rest of the episodes are out because I'm a binge watcher by nature. That's just who I am. I started Genius Girlfriend today. Is it good? Because a couple of people have also started it as well. Um, so yeah, so I'm loving this one. I recommend this one for sure, but it's new and it all the episodes aren't out. Now, now, Blue Whisper is on another, like, mind blown completely over there. I am in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. First of all, there's a merman. Then there's a fox, and there is the girl turns to a butterfly, and and the journey is not like their journey is like they got to go to the next town over. Like everything is happening in this town, and they're still like I'm only on episode like damn, I don't even know what episode I'm on. I think I'm on like 11 or 12, but legitimately like everything's happening in this town, and the girl has the little frosting on her neck. Like, I can't tell you all the pieces because you need to watch it. Thank you, Lauren, right? Lauren, I think you're the one who recommended. Girl, in love. Okay? In love. In love. In love. In love. And I can't be more in love with the C drama right now because y'all also know that I'm watching Untamed. I stopped at episode 37 because I don't want the show to end. I know that's so weird, but like every time I go to click it, I'm like, I'm so close to like being. I know there are 50 episodes, but legitimately, I could stay up all night and watch all the episodes. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard when a show is so good and you're so attached to the characters and you just don't want the story to end. There's only been really two others, which is Pursuit of Jade and then Back from the Brink. Even though Back from the Brink wasn't as like spectacular, the story had me so locked in I didn't want it to end. And so Untamed is doing the same thing. I love Untamed. I love it. I cannot recommend this show more. Every piece of it is amazing. I still haven't watched the last episode of POJ. Girl, I understand that. Like legitimately, I understand that. I have never understood that more until like I'm on 37. I still have many, many episodes to go because there's 50 of Untamed. And I just refuse to hit the button. Actually, it's not even that I refuse it. My body won't allow me to hit play. Because I look at it and I'm like, and then I go watch something else. Crazy. I don't want it to end. I'm so in love with Untamed, and now I'm in love with Blue Whisper. Is ridiculous. Is beyond ridiculous. So those are the three shows that I'm currently watching. I have a lot going on, so legitimately don't have a whole lot of time, which is why I was like, okay, let's just do sort of like questions again because I feel like we have a lot of fun with questions. But um Oh, okay. So Tyra? I'm sorry. The light, I can't see your name. Um, a lot of people put Blossom of Power on hold. Let's talk about that for like a second because you are not the only one who has done this. Almost not everyone, but most people are like, I got bored and then like they left. And I was just like, damn. I didn't start Blossom of Power, so I have no idea anything about it. I know it's new-ish. I know that a lot of people wanted to watch it, but like almost everybody that started it are just like, I'm kind of bored. And like pausing it and like moving on. Just finished Blossom of Power and now I'm sad. I really, really. Oh, you enjoyed it. See? And this is what I'm saying. Like so many the reviews are very mixed for Blossoms of Power. Either people are just like, I'm bored and they just stop watching it, or like you, who's that? Stacy, that just like, oh my God, it's so good. Like it's crazy. We get these shows every now and again where it's like I don't it's not a gray area show, but it's one of those shows where people either love it or they hate it, like legitimately. And I don't think most people hate Blossom of Power. I think they just are bored. And it's funny because I feel that way about A Key to the Phoenix Heart. Like that show, I don't know what episode I'm on. I was bored, and I love Homing House. Y'all know this. Y'all know I am part of that Kiwi fandom. I love him. I watched his little birthday thing. I love him. I'm following him on IG, on TikTok. I love him. And yet I'm watching the show and I'm just like scrolling because I couldn't. Hey, Juanita. Yeah, so I understand the whole like and the boredom is not like a regular bored. It's one of those things where you're like, you could not be paying attention and then you'll just look back up and it'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's happening now. Like that's how I feel. Like I don't know if that's how you guys felt with Blossom of Power. I didn't start it. But I know for Key to the Phoenix Heart, I was watching it. I was just like, oh, okay. I could be doing like I did other things like scrolling, and then I looked up and was like, oh yeah, that's a great scene. Like legitimately, that's a good scene. But like then I realized like I'm not watching the show. And so I was like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna pause it because I'm not doing due diligence and I love Homing How. I need to give him my full attention. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You got bored? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it's one of those shows where it's like 50-50. Like some people are just absolutely like consuming it like it's candy, and other people are like, it's boring as hell. It's boring. You have to be patient. That's so it's patience, but patience to me means boring. It takes 20 episodes for romance. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. Okay, so those are the three shows that I'm watching, which is The Vacation Principal, which is a J drama on Netflix, and I'm watching Blue Whisper, which is on Vicky, it's a C drama, and then I'm watching The Untamed, which is also a C drama, but it's on Netflix. So those are the three shows that I'm currently watching. I am doing my best to watch as much as possible, but I got a lot of other stuff going on. So there's that. Make sure you guys are tapping the screen. That's how we show up on other people's For You page. And because I'm not really consuming as much at the moment, I figured we do sort of a K drama, C drama battle. I don't want to say battle. I do have verses up there, but it's not really a battle because we don't judge here. It's a safe space legitimately. So lurkers out there, come on in. Let us know what you're watching. It's all good. No one's gonna judge you unless it's about zombies, because then I'm gonna be like, nah, we ain't doing that. Um, but what the way that I think we can do this to make it as easy for everyone who you wasn't you, girl. I wouldn't. I just I'll just answer now. See, drama. Lauren, I know, girl. Look, that's what I said. I said if you haven't noticed, I'm legitimately see drama, but I feel like we got to do this because there are some K drama people, and I'm not giving them the love that they deserve because I've been C drama consuming at the moment. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'll just say something, and then in the chat you just write C or K because I think that makes it a lot easier. You don't have to type out a whole bunch of stuff. So the first like 10 things are just C or K. And then there's like three questions that are like open ended because last time we did questions, everybody was like, those questions are too hard. I don't feel like thinking. I'm like, damn, let me bring it back. So, everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Okay. This should be really simple and really fun. So you're either team C or team K for the things that are the questions that I'm going to ask. Okay. So, and it's more like don't think of like in all of the whole time you've been watching. The answers need to come from where you are right now. Like, what are you doing right now? Don't be like, oh, but I love K dramas because I've watched them my entire life. No, I don't care. I'm talking about today, present time, right now. Answer the questions based off of what you're doing today. Okay. So the first one, Team C or Team K, 16 episodes or 40 episodes. So Team K is 16. Team C is 40. So just legitimately put in Team C or Team K based off of those 16 episodes or 40 episodes. What is it that you are enjoying right now? Team C, Team K. Because I feel like we got a lot of Team C's up in here, and I want to make sure we get the Team K some love. So just let me know 16 episodes or 40 episodes. Team K, Team C. That's the first one, and it seems like just as I thought, there's a lot of Team C's. I'm sorry, Team K. I'm so sorry. we are we are shifting to these C's. Okay, so that's the first one, and it looks like majority. Actually, I see a couple of K's coming in. So, I'm glad you're here, K's. I promise I'm gonna try and wear my K shirt next time instead of my C shirt. I'm gonna give everybody some love. But it looks like we have a lot more C's in. Okay, and then the second question, so Team C, Team K, full immersion, that's Team C, or a tight-knit story, which is Team K. So which one are you right now? Not in the past, not in the future, but right now. Are you Team C or Team K? Team C, full immersion. Team K, tight knit story. Like you want that XYZ, bang, good, done. So which one are you right now? Because obviously you know what I am. I'm full immersion. Escapism is real. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so it looks like again a lot of C's. Come on, K's. I know y'all out there. I know you enjoy answering questions too, and I know you got fingers. You could put some K's in the chat. I want to live in. Hmm, okay. Okay. So it looks like mostly C's. All right. The next one is Team C, Team K. Tragic ending, which is Team C, or good ending, bittersweet ending, which is Team K. So where are you right now? Tragic ending, Team C, good ending, bittersweet, Team K. Because legitimately, even though I am Team C when it comes to right now, comes to endings, I'm a little bit Team K. I want the good ending or a little bit of sweet ending because these C dramas, that trauma is real. You will be injured. You will need therapy legitimately. Which, by the way, I think I'm gonna do one of our lives will be like Asian drama therapy. I'm gonna pull it together. Just know that. Okay. Juanita said C trauma. Oh, girl. Okay. Actually in this question it looks like most people did K, which is good because I, I feel like K myself as well. All right. So, um so this one is a twofold, but I'll do the first one then I'll say both of them, but let's do the first one first. So the first one is the actors are better criers. So is it Team C or Team K that the actors cry better? That makes sense. Like in the scenes, which ones are more believable or like just better? Because I just finished the end of like Faded Hearts and legitimately his little teardrop was like so perfect. I was just like, damn, son, is that even real? How's your teardrop looking like this? This is crazy. But so I'm Team C, obviously, for this one. Oh my God, yes, Juanita Dylan, girl. We all know love between devil and fairy, fairy and devil, but I say devil and fairy. That scene, girl, that scene, yes. And then so the second part of that is, um, which one is better at making you cry? Team C or Team K? Because that is a crazy good question. Because some of them K dramas, like Life Gives You Tangerines, y'all be out here crying for days. I don't know. I kind of feel like K got this one, to be honest. I really do feel like K might have this one. There's some, don't get me wrong though, because Fangs of Fortune, Lauren, if Lauren didn't tell me in advance, I would have been like, And there's a scene in Untamed, and I didn't even like the actor, and he was unalived, and I was like, why didn't you tell me, girl? I was not prepared for that. So I do get it, but I just feel like K dramas do it better. They got something. I don't know what it is, but they will make you cry. Like C dramas will make you cry in the moment, but K dramas will make you cry for like ever. Oh, okay, okay. Because I needed that moment. Okay, so it's definitely K because people are like, yeah, I had to like pause and walk away. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I understand that. Um, the next one is so Team C or Team K, better at a plot twist. Which one is better at a plot twist? So when I wrote this one down, I was like, I don't even have an answer for that. Because I feel like they're both kind of like Depending on the show you watch. I couldn't answer that one. I couldn't answer that one. 'Cause there have been some, I don't know. So it looks like Team C. Team C for plot twist. We're talking about, today we're talking, right now we're talking about Team C or Team K. C drama versus K drama. We're just trying to we're just having a good time because obviously I didn't have a lot of time to watch a whole bunch of shows. So I'm basically just asking questions right now at the moment. And then a little plug and a little ad. If you're not following me, make sure you follow me. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday and talk about K drama, C drama, all those good things. We also have K-pop Mondays. We also have an app called Drama Track. It's on Apple Play Store and Apple App Store and Google Play Store. And if you download it, make sure you follow me. You can connect with friends. You can review shows. You can share recommendations, all that good stuff. So make sure you go get the app. It tracks the shows that you're watching. Also, I will be at Dragon Con the first weekend of September, hosting a panel in Atlanta talking about C drama, K drama. I also now have another one, which it's actually called K-pop Mini Con, but I will be still doing K dramas and things. So I'll have a panel there, and that's at the end of August. So plug, make sure you follow me. Make sure you're tapping the screen when you're not typing. Okay? All right. Back to the scheduled programming. Okay. So this one is a good one. But this one is one of those ones that it could be a tie, but I don't know. So this one is, which one has the most believable villain? Team C or Team K? Most believable villain. Team C or Team K? Looks like a lot of C's. Yeah, and mostly C's, right? I would absolutely agree with that, and y'all know this. Because like once I started watching C dramas, I was like, I have an issue because I am on the side of this villain almost every single time. The villain is acting crazy, and I'm just like, I'm here for it. So yeah, I get that. Um, and then the next thing is the next part of that is which one, so Team C or Team K, has a villain that you start that I just said it though, but like that you root for. Like legitimately. Like you quite not that you question yourself, but like you just like want them to survive. Because as much as I love my C drama villains, there's some K drama villains that I'd be like, dang, I don't know. But Dashing Youth did it for me. C drama all day. Because Dashing Youth, that the end of Dashing Youth I had to go touch grass. I was like, give me some. I need a break. I gotta go. I gotta push pause. I need to stop watching. So yeah. So for me, it's Team C again. Um, so that's a Team C. All right. The next one is, which one is best for rewatching shows? So do you rewatch more K's or do you rewatch more C's? Because if I'm being honest, I probably rewatch more K. I will watch a C, I will love a C, but I potentially will rewatch a K before I would rewatch a C. And I think it has a lot to do with maybe the number of episodes. I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's a weird thing because even when because I'm asking myself these questions when I'm writing them down, and I'm just like, damn, I don't how would you go about answering that? Because it just depends, I guess. Thank you, Juanita. Yes, Katana Hearts. Yes, love it. Um, so yeah, a lot of people are like both. And yeah, and it makes sense. It's a hard question to answer because I guess it's based off of your mood, maybe potentially, like what it is that you want to see. So yeah, I get that one. Um, okay, these two are together, right? So we'll do the first one first, and then you obviously will know what the second one is. Has the better female lead. K or C. I can only talk about the shows that I'm watching right now, and we're basing it off of right now. For me, it's gonna be C. For me, it's gonna be C. Because I just finished Faded Hearts and I just finished Legend of Female General. Like for me, it's gonna be a C. So I don't know. Best female lead, like the has the better female lead. I feel like I feel like it's C. It looks like it looks like though it's a little bit of both in the comments. So we'll have to see about that. Which then leads to which one has the better male leads? And I can't answer that one because it's both. It's all. It's not even both. It's all. I don't I when I wrote this one, I was just like I am doing it just because I would love like I want to see what you guys have to say. For me, it's both. For me, it's both. But like whereas for the female leads is C, for the male leads is both. I can't answer that one. I can't answer that one. Okay, so this one is more of a yes to both. Yeah, that it's both. It's both. For the majority of the people, I think. Honestly, though, the chat looks like people were choosing. So, oh, I assumed we were all going to say both, but I was wrong. And I'm okay with that. Okay, so the next one is which one is more predictable? The shows are more predictable. Is it Team C or Team K? The shows are more predictable. Because I feel like K's are more predictable for me. I can watch them in within the first four episodes. I know what's happening. I know what's about to happen. There's only been a couple. Like I feel like Idle Eye was the last one where it's not that I didn't know. It was the only one that I was kind of like, what the it could be all of y'all. Like one of those kind of situations. But for the most part, most of the other shows that I've watched are kind of predictable. So K is for me. And it looks like majority of you think that as well. Um, so this one is more about the fandom. This is about the fandom. So are the C drama fandom or the K drama fandom more welcoming to newbies? Because I think K is. I think it's harder to get a newbie to watch a C drama, especially when they're new and they see 50 episodes or they see 40 episodes. They're like, nah, son, I ain't doing that. Also, the language, right? So you are a C from fandom. Yes, 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 yes. But then on top of that, right? So, okay, so most people say K. K. Which fandom is more loyal? C drama or K drama? Because if I'm just looking at the chat today, I would say C drama. But I feel like a lot more, and this question will be based off of everything in foreverness. There are a lot more people that watch K dramas and have watched K dramas longer. So I think the loyalty comes from time with K dramas, but I think if you base it off of the shows that people are watching, I think C drama wins. So C drama or K drama has the most loyal fandom. And that one's a pretty hard question, I think, to be honest. It's not easy to answer. Okay, next one. Next one, next one, next one, next one. Which one has better OSTs? Yeah. So which one has the best soundtracks? Which one? I would love to know. K-drama, K-drama. Okay, okay, okay. I know. Yes. K. I know. I would have to agree with everyone else. It's the K's. The K's have the better soundtrack. For the most part. I agree. I agree. I agree. Okay. Which one are you've noticed that you're more obsessed with? C dramas or K dramas? Like obsession, not like, oh, I'm gonna watch, but like, oh my God, I need to go home and watch this show. C drama or K drama? For me, it's C. I'm still C. Oh, you're K, Juanita. Okay, you switched it up a little bit. Which one are you more obsessed with watching, C or K? Because I'm C. We got a couple of K's, but majority C, right? All right, this is the last C or K, and then we're gonna go to an open-end question. Which one gives you the most emotional damage? Which one is the most emotional wrecker? Is it C dramas or K dramas? Emotional wreckage. But I think for a lot of you, you're gonna say K because I do feel like when I said crier, it connected the same it almost is the same question. Because K dramas will have you crying forever. C dramas will have you crying, but you just move on to the next one where K drama, that junk just lives with you. Yes, yes, you will be crying. They don't give you a break. You just cry the entire show. So yeah, I definitely say K. Um, but I will just be honest, I haven't really watched a C drama that made me cry yet. Like emotional cry. Like I've cried because like people are unalived, but like I haven't like been emotionally wrecked by a C drama yet because I haven't really let myself. I'm only watching like fantasy, like escapism is what I keep saying that because I mean it. Yeah, the older case, I agree. I agree. Okay, so then this one is more of a open-ended question because legitimately um they're like unpopular opinions or maybe popular opinions. So maybe it's not open-ended, but you could say unpopular or popular, but I want you to defend it. So the two things that I saw when I sat down to like research some of the K drama versus C drama stuff, because there's stuff up here, but I didn't want to do that. Um, was that unpopular opinion or popular opinion, however you want to say it, C dramas are too long, and then K dramas are too predictable, which is why some people, because I looked up why some people don't watch Asian dramas. And so, how do you feel about those two things? Like C dramas are too long, K dramas are too predictable. So like if you're thinking about those two things, how do you defend that? That's the question. I apologize. I'm yapping. That's how it goes. But like how do you defend that? C drama is too long, K drama is too predictable. Because I basically researched like why people don't watch. And those two things came up a lot. C dramas are too long, K dramas are too predictable. But then how as a Asian drama watcher do you defend it because you also like have to get people to watch. Like we're still trying to bring people in. You know what I mean? Yeah, novellas. You're absolutely right because they like never end, right? They're like soap operas. Depends on your depends on your mood. Okay, I love that answer too. I love it. American shows are too boring. I get that too. Yep, yep, yep. So those were oh, and then the last question. So this is the last question. Last question. And then I'll see what you guys are watching. This is the last question. The last question is which one do you think is the most popular? C dramas or K dramas? Because I did a little research. And to be honest, C dramas are kind of taking over right now. The numbers are showing C dramas. Yeah. I know it seems weird, but the numbers show C dramas. Yeah. But like legitimately right now, like remember, I looked at all of this from like the perspective of the present moment. So today, but like tomorrow, the numbers could be different. You know what I mean? So like today when I searched, it was like by a small margin, the C dramas were more popular, which is crazy. But I get it. I do get it. C dramas make more money. Girl, I believe that. Plus, also, like the numbers can be skewed, right? Because China is huge and there are a lot more. The numbers I pulled weren't like US numbers. They weren't domestic. It was just like globally. So like the numbers could be skewed because there are more people in China potentially. And also like China's putting out some bangers right now. So I think that also has, you know what it is? It's Pursuit of Jade. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's Pursuit of Jade. The numbers are all just out of whack because legitimately everybody and their mama watch Pursuit of Jade. So yeah, legitimately that's probably what it is. But it's all good. So anyway, I think for today, for us, and yes, I'm biased, and yes, I'm gonna say it because it's on my shirt. We are majority C drama obsessed. Now, what I will say for the K drama people is I still love K dramas. So don't think that I am leaving you guys out. You're definitely welcome to join at any time. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday. It's just that right now, C dramas are they are putting out shows like legitimately every day, and I haven't seen one that I didn't enjoy yet. Whereas K dramas in the beginning of this year were kind of just like, psst. And so they're fighting back though. There's some new shows coming. I also know that Disney does have at least three new shows that they're creating for 2027. Um, I know that Prime, as much as I don't want to say it, Prime has bought or purchased um, a whole buttload of K dramas. So they'll start. I think for Prime, it's like the end of this year, but it could be early next year. Disney is next year. But yeah, so all of the like you think right now that there are so many shows that you can't even get time enough to watch them, just wait. Like it's only going to get worse, which by the way, make sure you have the Drama Track app so you can add the shows in there. When I recommend shows, you can add them to your watch list. You can put them on hold on the list. You can put them in the blah blah blah. There's a whole lot of things you can do on the app, Drama Track app, which is on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. So you have no reason not to go and download it right now. You know what I'm saying? So, um, just be prepared and know that there are so many shows coming out. Not just C dramas, which by the way, I'm just going to mention two C dramas because I'm watching C dramas. Dylan Wang has a C drama that's coming out, historical um esque. I think it's historical, but like oh my god, I've seen one clip and I was like I'm in before it even starts, and I didn't even read the like. I don't know what it's about. I'm already in. It's Dylan. I'm in. Hey, Mama Lo. I'm sorry. The lights in my room are weird today, so like when I'm looking at people's names, I can't see them. They're like grayed out. So please, please make sure you say hey if I'm not reaching out to you. Crooked Stitches, I see you too, girl. Um, so Dylan has one. Ho Ming Hao has one with Esther Yu. I've seen clips. So good. It's gonna be it's I think it still is historical, but it's drama. Like as far as I know, I don't know the full story, right? But she is married to his brother, but she was in love with him first. Yes. So the scenes I saw were crazy. It's gonna be crazy romance, crazy yearning, just amazing. And like two powerhouses in one show is just ridiculous. I can't even wait. I can't even wait. They're shooting it now. So like I don't know when it's coming out, but like I am just every time I see a clip, I'm like, oh my God. I'm so excited. Anyway, so those are the only there's a lot more coming out, by the way. So those two are on my radar because I love Dylan and I love Ho Ming Hao. Just saying. There are a gazillion C dramas coming out between now and the end of the year. Ridiculous. They're shooting like crazy. They know now that their target audience has expanded outside of China, which is also amazing because now we're going to get a whole lot more of those shows. And then with the K dramas, the K drama it's getting weird. I'll say it that way. It's getting weird. I watched something recently about this lady was talking about a K-drama actor who didn't have a lot of money, and people were like, because netizens, right? They go in and start talking about people, and they were saying like, oh, like I don't know how they found out, but they found out that he only had like $700 in his banking account. And they're like, oh my God, how are you an actor and you only have $700? And so she had to explain the fact that like, which we all know, their contracts are not like our contracts. So he was in a bad contract that he signed that where basically they were making 70% or 80% and he was only making 30 or 20, right? From the shows, which is crazy because he's doing all the work and they're doing nothing. Ridiculous. But I guess at the end of the day, he just wanted to be an actor. Um, but then he's like, this is not working for me. So he basically had to go to court and pay the media companies to get out of his contract. So he basically now is, I can't remember who it is, but he basically now is like, he's still an actor, he's still trying to get jobs, but just like in America, like it's a lot of who you know kind of situation. So, um, and so what the can't remember who I saw. I'm sorry, I apologize. I've been consuming so much in the past couple days, but the lady was like, he started doing shorts, which when I say the Korean environment is changing, there's a lot happening. Number one, shorts are becoming way more popular for K dramas. When I say way more popular, legitimately every day there's a new app coming out that's trying to get you to watch K drama shorts. Yes, C dramas have shorts as well, but I think the long version C dramas are not going out of style anytime soon. Like I feel like they're still in their niche where they can still keep that going and people are still they're pushing out the right kind of content. But K dramas, I don't know what's going on. They're legitimately moving at the speed of light into shorts, but it also has a lot to do with the actors' contracts. So if they want to get out their contract, they have to pay to get out of the contract. Once they get out of the contract, it's hard for them to get jobs because they don't have a management company. And the only other way for them is to do shorts. So they're doing that. On top of that, so shorts are very, very, very popular right now in the K drama world. Um, K dramas in general are moving from this 16 episodes to like 8 to 10. And nothing is wrong with it, but a lot of people are complaining about it. People are like, why are we now only getting 8 episodes? And what's happening is like Disney Hulu, the Western world is realizing that the Western audience is consuming K dramas by the bucket load. And so now they're like, we're going to give you money to be exclusive to us, and you only write shows for us. Whereas it used to be writers in this whole building are shooting out shows and, they're collaborating and all this other stuff. And now it's like, I exclusively work for only Disney. And so there's a potential that all the Disney shows will be really good because they have a wallet that's amazingly large, right? And then all of the other, not saying that the K drama companies don't have money, they do, but now they're pushing out so much that they're not pushing out quality, they're pushing out quantity, and so we're in this weird space with K dramas. Um, And I don't know where K-drama world is going. It's not going away, but it's definitely gearing more to the Western audience, which means way less of everything. The shows will be less, the scripts will be less, everything will be less. The visuals will still be there because someone's going to pay for the visuals, but like everything else surrounding the stories, which we've already seen. We've seen earlier this year between January and like March or April, all those shows were trash. We've already seen what's coming. And I do know and I do see that they decided to like take a step back because all the shows after March or April, which they could have already been recorded, but a lot of them aren't. They pivoted and they changed the stories a little bit more. But I'm hoping that I don't want to lose K-dramas. I don't want to lose K-dramas. To be honest, though, like I said, J-dramas, if you're the newer J-dramas, by the way, not the older ones, because I feel like anybody that's like newer to Asian dramas, you're gonna be like watching the old J-drama, you're gonna be like, no, why did this girl recommend J-drama to me? What is this? I don't know. They're very orange and they're very realistic and very slice of life. But the newer J dramas that are on Netflix are killing it. And this is one of them called The Vacation Principal. It's so good. It's a fantasy J drama, which I haven't seen in a while that's like this. Um, but I definitely see that because K dramas are shifting, they're opening up an avenue for J dramas, and T dramas have their own lane, by the way. I have not done my homework. Little Kitty's not on. I hope she's not on. She definitely DM'd me today. It was like, BLs, and I was like, damn it, I did not watch it. So I'm supposed to watch Kim Jira, which is a BL. I have not watched a single BL outside of Untamed, even though Untamed unofficially is not a BL, but it is a BL. But that's the only one I've watched. So Thai the Thai version they already had their own lane. Nothing's going to change there. It's going to continue being amazing the way that it is. But there are other Asian countries now that are starting their own entertainment companies or shows, or they've already had some like Turkey and Taiwan, and like, so there are other places now that are seeing that we are consuming. And so I just hope K-drama doesn't drop the ball, because sometimes once money gets involved, eesh, and Disney is a powerhouse that will come in and take over everything. We all know that. I love Disney, by the way. Just saying. It's the most magical place on this planet. And I will fight anybody who says it's not, because I love Disney. Um, However, just like what they did with Hulu, the way that they legitimately made Netflix change. Disney comes in because their wallets are way bigger and they take over. And so things change once Disney comes in, and Disney is now infiltrating K dramas. So I don't know. I don't know. I say all that to say, I don't know. The J drama on Netflix is called The Vacation Principal. It is so good. Only 4 episodes are out at the moment. I watched the first four. I'm going to wait until all of the episodes are out. It's a fantasy J drama, but not like, you don't see any like magical creatures. However, he is a Grim Reaper. But the idea of the Grim Reaper right now is amazing. I love it. It's not that we haven't seen it before, but it's like it's just really cool. And I love his character. And just it's fun. Like, right, the first 4 episodes are just fun. Like, I will say there's drama, like she loses her job, so she has to like she's going on vacation because she lost her job. But like the rest of it is just fun. So I definitely recommend at the moment. Disclaimer, I don't know where it's going. I haven't seen the rest. I'm not gonna watch the rest until all the episodes are out. So there's that piece. um so yeah, so J drama on Netflix called The Vacation Principal is what I'm watching, and then on Netflix, and then Blue Whisper is a C drama on Viki that I'm watching, and obviously I'm still watching Untamed. Blue Whisper is a C drama fantasy, like legit fantasy. Like there's a merman. He has a tail. He's a merman. And it is so good. And he is stinking adorable. Can you oh, you can't see him. I cropped him out by accident. I'm sorry. He is adorable. He is adorable. I'm loving it so far. And I'm only at the beginning. It's crazy. I'm locked in. It's not action, which is like y'all know that's where I'm living right now. I'm in the action fantasy C drama era, but like legitimately it's I'm locked in. I can't say enough about the show. The girl, one of the girls is a butterfly. She changes into a butterfly. What? Super cute. Um they mentioned the other lady is a fox, a nine-tailed fox, but I haven't seen her. The one that dies with the father, but like they didn't show her as a nine-tailed fox. So I was just like, you didn't give me a fox. I'm also at the very beginning, so I don't know what else is coming. Gotta give it a watch now. I've never seen it. I know, girl, girl, which is there's a merman. Okay, beautiful. That's all. Beautiful. So you have not seen a merman, go watch Blue Whisper. It is, and the CGI is amazing, by the way. The CGI is amazing. I've not seen a scene yet where I was like, ugh. Every scene that I've seen so far, I was like, oh, like I believe he's a merman. He is a merman, okay? He is a merman. And then he gets legs. Oh, oh. So yeah, go watch Blue Whisper. I'm thinking, Lauren, what do you think? I'm thinking we should next week try to like watch party Blue Whisper because I feel like some people are enjoying it and like I know you're rewatching it, but I feel like a couple of people in the fan club were like, "Yeah, maybe I'll give this one a chat. I'm a chance. I'm thinking we do this one as a watch party because like there are pieces that I'm just like, you got to talk to somebody about because the first time I saw the merman, I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Potentially, it will be. Let me see. What did you say? Let me see if it's on. Oh, I don't know if it's on IKG. Maybe potentially. I don't know. I'm watching it on Viki. So Blue Whisper on Viki. It is so good. It is true fantasy C drama, but the story is also good. I don't know where the story is going. I know that there has something to do with some kind of frost tattoo and like people just like freeze to death and they just like unalive. They're being unalive. I know that that's happening. I don't, and it has something to do with the girl, but like the girl is kind of falling for the merman, but then like the other man likes her. Like it's a whole mess. Girl, girl. When I say I'm locked in, I am locked in. I came home from work, boop, it's on. I was like, damn it. Like at like 7, I was like, I didn't create a background. I had to like I had to pause the show. I was mad. I was like, maybe I should not go on live today. Like I was unlocked in. C drama obsessed. So this shirt, like, it means something because this is me. I legitimately was sitting in my on my couch, like maybe I shouldn't do live today because I want to finish. I want to know what's good. I'm literally obsessed with Blue Whisper, and it's not like crazy amazing. Like it's not Pursuit of Jade. You know what I mean? Like it's not Fangs of Fortune. It's in its own little box, and I'm loving it. So yes, and yes. So I recommend. I recommend. Legitimately. It seems like it's gonna I don't know how it's gonna end, but we'll see. I'm here for it. Oh, Tale of the Nine Tails. Oh my God. Ah, girl. So good. Oh my goodness, so good. So I'm glad you brought that one up because it will remind me. So, Tale of the Nine Tails, forget the man's name, but the main lead, he also is in A Shot for Killers. So, Y'all know I rewatched the Shot for Killers 1 because Shot for Killers 2 just came out. Shot for Killers came out July 22nd, I believe. So like the end of July. And I was going through my like a whole like I had some surgery stuff in my mouth or whatever, which is never mind. Here nor there. TMI. So, I didn't get a chance to watch it because when I'm feeling bad, I usually watch my comfort is anime. Just throwing it out there. But when I'm not feeling good, I usually watch anime. So I was watching a whole lot of anime. And then I was like, yes, Wookie. Yes, yes. So I turned on the Shot for Killers Saturday. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I turned it on. Season two. I'm just like, oh my God. So much is happening in season two that I legitimately had to put it on pause because I could not focus on it. Like I legitimately was like, whoa, whoa, wait. Like I was so a Shot for Killers. If you haven't watched the first one, you're missing out. The first one was freaking amazing, beyond amazing, beyond amazing. So yes, I do feel like they deserve the season two. Now, I have a thing with seasons. I do feel like most shows don't need a season two. I feel like sometimes, and Crash Landing on You is one of those shows, even though I know they're potentially talking about making a second season, there are shows that are just a masterpiece or a classic and you shouldn't touch them. They don't need a season two. Leave them as they are. Shot for Killers needed a season two. The explanation of how things fell into place on season one is happening in season two, and I am here for every second of it. I was like, oh, that's what you were doing. Okay. Because at the end, if you didn't watch Shot for Killers, like he pulls up in the taxi, and I'm like, what is wrong with him? What happened? And they didn't tell us. He just like shows up, and I'm just like, what? Like I think I even said it on live before. I was cursing at my screen, like, really? You put her through all this and you're just gonna roll up at the end when everything is over and be like, hey, what? Do you know what she just went through? Season two. Season two. Go watch a Shot for Killers 1 first. You have to watch a Shot for Killers 1 first. If you haven't seen it, go watch it first because you need the information from the first one. And it's worth watching. It's really good. I would not tell you it's really good. You know I wouldn't. It's really good. Season two, The Unalive. The Unaliving. I was so sad. I was so sad, Lauren. I thought it was a fantasy, and I was like, he's coming back to life, right? He gonna come back. He coming back to life, right? Because in fantasy, you know how I think all the deaths could be like overturned. Because it happened in Faded Hearts, by the way. It did happen. It does happen in fantasy C dramas. This is not a fantasy, and this is not a C drama. But in my mind, I was like, he coming, he coming back to life. I was crying. I was like, what is this? This is not even a cry show. What are we doing here? So I recommend Shot for Killers. It's not, okay. There is a little, there's a lot of unalivings. It's not very gory though. So it's not like if you're like, I can't see a whole bunch of blood. It's not like that. You see more blood in the fantasy C drama than you see in the Shot for Killers. The name gets you because you're like, why would I want to watch that? But yes and it's a yes and it's not a yes but it's a yes and yeah. There's a lot popping off in that one. So I didn't finish the whole second season, but I have enjoyed what I've seen so far. Legitimately, it's been it's been one of those shows where like, yeah. I had to pause. I had to pause. The last unaliving just got me. I was like, whoa, this is a lot. I'm not prepared for this one. I need to be prepared sometimes. I didn't see. I saw it coming. That's the crazy thing is I looked at it and I was like, But in my mind, because I've been watching C dramas, I'm like, we're not gonna let this happen. It's not gonna happen, right? It's not gonna happen. And then when it happened, I was like, no, 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 it's not gonna, it's not. No, we're gonna no, no. Because we all watched Faded Hearts, right? We all saw the scene where he was definitely unalived and then buried alive. Like, so don't come to me and be like, girl, they're unalived. Because in my mind, I'm like, they're not really unalived. And so yeah, I had a whole thing going on with the TV. Me and the TV were not friends. I was like, what are y'all doing to me? What is happening right now? But I recommend it. Thank you, Juanita. I was yapping. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys are chatting them up in the chat. I apologize. It's just that I truly enjoyed A Shot for Killers so far. I have not watched all of it. I'm loving it. I'm also legitimately recommending it. If you don't have the app, make sure you get the app because I will be probably today. Oh, you know what? There's a problem with A Shot for Killers in the app because it's not the second season isn't named something else. So you don't need to know all the details. Anyway, it's basically not pulling all of the additional episodes into the app. So I need to go and look at that. But that's the only reason why I haven't recommended it to all of my friends on the app. Anyway, Drama Track app on the Apple App Store, on the Google Play Store, Drama Track. It's what the app is called. You can basically make friends, you can share reviews, there's a feed. Make sure if you're in the fan club, make sure you asking the other, seeing if the other fan club members are on there, make friends. Um, Also has the potential to help you make friends because you can fill out the preferences and then it'll give you suggestions of friends that like the same things you like. Um, and then you can also share recommendations, which is the biggest part of the app that makes the app amazing. Is that not only can I share one show, I can share a bucket of shows. They're called collections. So anyway, make sure you get that because that is basically where we're sending recommendations back and forth. So yeah, so Shop for Killers, I did start. I'm supposed to start Kim Jira. As you all know, which is probably I need to probably preface this by saying I potentially will not be on Thursday, on live Thursday. So I'm going to see BTS this weekend. Actually, the BTS concert is on Monday, but I'm flying out on Friday. It is literally what, Tuesday? I have not packed. I've not packed a single thing. I don't even know where the bag is. I have to go, like, when I get off of this live, I have to, at the very least, go find the bag in the house somewhere. I've not packed. So I'm going to see BTS this weekend. I'm super, super, super hyped about it. Um, but that's probably why. I'm not saying that I won't be on Thursday, but there's a potential that I won't be on Thursday. But I will be not on Tuesday either because I'll be flying back on Tuesday. So we won't have our next live until Thursday of next week. And hopefully by then I will have at least watched Kim Jira. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go download Kim Jira. So Kim Jira, if you don't know, because I didn't know, is a BL. I have not stepped a toe or a fingernail inside of a BL outside of Untamed, which is officially unofficially not a BL. So Little Kitty, who is not on today, but she's usually on the lives, gave me two shows to start. She was like, "These are two shows that I think you will enjoy, and that they kind of slide you into BLs." One because I love supernatural stuff and fantasy, sci-fi, all that stuff, and so Kim Jira is supposed to be like a sci-fi show. The other thing is I want to start the show that has the Attorney Woo lady in it. What is it called? Like, is it called? It's not called Phantom Lawyer. What is it called? Dang it, I can't think of the name of it. The Extraordinary Attorney Woo has a new show. I think it's on Netflix. I want to start that show because I feel like everything she's ever done has been really good. And so but I don't think all the episodes are out. I don't know what it's called. I honestly have no clue what it's called. Um, but we'll have to, those two shows, I think I'm going to try and at least watch the first episode so that I can come back next Thursday and talk about it. Because I feel like I'm not going to be watching a whole lot of shows. But I'm going to try. I am meeting up with some of the people in the fan club. So Chansey and then Stacy from our fan club is they're also going to be in Baltimore, and we're going to try and do a K-pop live, which is that Monday or Sunday. Probably do it on Sunday, but like legitimately. So if you're ever like, oh, I want to make friends in real life. We doing some real life events over here. So I'm trying to make sure that we're all connecting, which is why we do the questions like this, things like this, so that you connect with other people that like the shows you like, but also you find other people that like other shows. Like you don't need to only make friends with people that like the same shows that you like. It's okay to make friends with other people that watch other shows because legitimately, which is, oh, so I have a couple things also popping off. So like book clubs, right? Book clubs are very much like watch parties in a sense. They're not the same, they're similar, right? I have an idea. I'm not going to say it right now on live because I don't want anybody to take it, but I think I also was influenced by a book club. So I have an idea of something that's going to be fun. So make sure you join the fan club because I think we're going to have some a similar book club esque type thing that's going to pop off. So make sure you join the fan club. I have an idea. I love when I have ideas because I start like boop, 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 and then I just bring stuff together, just how it happens. And then obviously, like I just said, like I want to do some more IRL stuff, like some kind of pop-ups and things like that next year, not this year, because I got concerts to go to this year and those tickets are expensive. But next year I want to have some kind of like pop-up events. So be on the lookout for some of that stuff as well. All right, I feel like I have yapped forever. What are you guys watching? I talked about all the shows that I'm watching. Um, outside of what is the name of that show y'all was just talking about? Blossom of Power. What else are you guys watching? Because I know Blossom of Power is just like I feel like everybody's just like, no. And so Amber, you're not the only one who started Jeannie's Girlfriend. Is it good? Because I don't think anybody has answered if it's good or not. Watching Princess Royal. I started Princess Royal. I didn't finish it, Beth. Just finished Price of Confession. Is it good? Cricket Stitches, because it is on my Netflix watch list, but I have not clicked on it. It is good. Okay. All the episodes out, Amber? Because I feel like it's new, right? Cdrama Romance, Love for You on Vicky. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 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 Jean's Girlfriend is good. I'm really liking it on episode 12. Okay. Okay. It's so twisted. So, Price of a Confession, I've watched that trailer at least 4 times. At least. I keep going, oh, I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm like, I'm not ready for that. But like, it's on my watch list to watch. Sucks. I'm mad. I'm stuck. Yeah, Yuki, girl, you ain't the only one. So many people were like, Blossom of Power is just boring. There, and then on the flip side, there were a couple people that were like, "Oh my God, I loved it." I was like, "I'm not even starting it. I'm not. I'm not." I saw it on Vicky, and I was like, "Nah." I binge watched 7 episodes yesterday. Not all out. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait until all the episodes are out, potentially to watch it. Genius Girlfriend, but I do want to see how it's gonna end. I don't know. I don't know. I want to start Mystic Nine. Oh. Yeah, don't have Yoku. Yeah, I don't have Yoku. Hopefully it'll be somewhere else, anywhere else, right? Potentially. I don't have the app. And girl, you know, I'll buy another app. Not pay for another monthly app. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So yeah. Um, what else are you guys watching? What else are you interested in watching? Like, because we're about to go into what I call binge season, which is fall and winter. I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but fall and winter is binge season. Legitimately because, well, I was gonna say because of the time change, but I don't think our time is changing this year. So I don't know. I don't know what the days are gonna look like once the time does not change. You know what I mean? But I still call like when it's cold, I just want to stay in the house. I want to stay in the house with some coffee or with some I don't drink hot chocolate. I love to say I'm going to sit in the house and drink hot chocolate, but for the most part, I'm probably going to be drinking hot coffee. Coffee, my little blanket, sit on my couch, snuggle up. So I call fall and winter the binge season, legitimately. And there are a lot of shows coming out in the fall. So the I'm gonna start one of the ones I was recommended last week. Okay, okay, Juanita. Okay. Press. Yeah, I'm going to only I'm gonna keep watching Blue which where is it? Blue Whisper. I'm gonna keep watching that because I'm legitimately locked in. Shadow Sovereign. Yeah, that's right. You told me about that one too, Lauren. Um, I'm gonna watch Blue Whisper today, tomorrow, while I try to pack. I really do need to pack. I really need to stop procrastinating. The procrastination is just getting bad. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know if you all are procrastinators, but I live in procrastination world. And so it's just getting bad. Like it used to be like controllable. Now it's just like, hmm. And then the last minute, I'm like, oh, I got things to do. So I gotta pack. I gotta pack. I gotta start packing at the very least. Or Amber, exactly. But like legitimately, I don't even know where the bag is. I have to find the suitcase. I don't even know where the suitcase is. So like I need to do that today. Cocoa packet and the Kahlua. Ooh, Kahlua to the coffee. Yes, girl, all day. All day. All day. I will have coffee in the morning with some Kahlua, and then I'll end that day with espresso martinis. Yes, please and thank you. All day. That sounds like a perfect Saturday with some Cdramas and some cold weather. I'm just saying. Life be like Yuki, girl. Life do be life in. It does. I You ain't gotta tell me. I'm just getting past the life is lifing. Like legitimately. I'm feeling better now. But like yeah, I understand it. I understand it. That needs to be my next shirt, right? Life be life. True escapism, because life be lifing. Legitimately. I don't know why TikTok duplicated my comment. Oh, don't worry about it. TikTok's always doing something, legitimately. I had to, so you guys know that I sell the shorts and I sell the shirts on TikTok. Like I have a TikTok shop that's specifically my shop, like kimchi and katanas. I had to unlink my account from the shop. So I don't like if you go to my profile, I don't even know if it's there anymore because I had to unlink it. It's probably not. I had to unlink it because everything went wrong. The glitching, the shadow banning, all of the things that have been happening the past like month or so is because my shop was attached to my TikTok. And I was like, that makes no sense. You literally want shops to be on TikTok, but you like it has a lot to do with guidelines and regulations and stuff like even though I'm on live with you guys and saying like, "Oh, go buy my shirt from my shop." They're listening to my TikToks if you become a shop owner. And basically if I say like, "Oh, well also go look at my website," which by the way, on my website, we have some fun quizzes. Go onto my website, kimchiandkatanas.com. There are four quizzes: a K drama, C drama, J drama, T drama, Thailand. And basically, it gives you your personality type. And I would love to know what you guys' personality types are. I know some of the people in the fan club have already done it. And to be honest, it was kind of spot on, like legitimately spot on. So if you're just around looking for something fun to do, bored in the house, bored kind of situation, just go to Kimchi and Katanas. At the top on the menu, it says quizzes. Like it's legitimately the easiest thing you can do, and then just choose one and then answer. It's 5 questions. It's not gonna harm you. Takes you like what, maybe 3 minutes. Do it, and then DM me. Let me know because I would love, like I said, the people from the fan club that have taken it, it was kind of spot on. So I would love to see other people's personality types. So make sure you go to my website, Kimchi Katanas. Anyway, going back to TikTok. Yeah, so TikTok has been glitchy. Yes. If you add, if you become a shop owner on TikTok, it's extra glitchy, and in the sense that they do like listen and monitor your lives and everything that you do. But if I say my shirts are on my shop, or I pin my shirt to the live, I can't say go to my website, because if I say go somewhere else, they basically, it's like a penalty. And so everything that's been happening to my TikTok for the past month, and I'm like, I'm being shadow banned. I really was shadow banned. I really was. I had to speak to somebody because I was like, I don't understand what's happening. And so they were like, unlink, unlink your shop. So my shop is unlinked. I don't know if you can still find my shirts, but guess what? My shirts are on my website, kimchiandkatanas.com. So go buy one because they're beautiful. And I have my new set, but my new set didn't come in yet. I thought I was supposed to get them this week, but guess what? I never pushed the button to order them. I ordered them. I thought I ordered them last week, and I'm like, ah, got my new shirts. Yay. And then I went and looked because I was like, where are my shirts? Why are they not here? And it was like, hit the button. I was like, God damn it. So I didn't order them. I'm gonna order them though, because they're cute. They're very much more like this, right? They're more like graffiti-esque. They say like K drama for life, and they have a little cute like crown, and they have like soul on them. It's really cute. It's really cute. What is it's Juanita. Oh, that's right. It's Juanita's fault. Juanita's club. Yes, it is your fault. I do need to work on some new sets of shirts. Um, because I do have some. I'm gonna take off the unhinged chaos ones, and so I'll make some other ones. So we'll see. We'll see, Juanita. I'll make one specifically for you. And Lauren, I know I still owe you yours because Lauren asked me for something else, and I was like, damn it, I didn't get to it. Girl, I'm a procrastinator. Leave me alone. Okay? I'll get to it though. For reals. For reals. So anyway, make sure you buy my stuff. Make sure you support, because support is a verb. Please. Also, because I'm awesome and I'm planning on doing some awesome stuff with you guys, creating this community, we got to work together. We do. And Juanita's going to be my salesperson. So it's also her fault for everything. Everything that happens to me and to Kimchi and Katana's, everything is Juanita's fault. So there's that. Yes. Oh, girl, I didn't even think about a K-pop. I love it. And yes, working on it. As a matter of fact, let me write it down. Because our K-pop, if you're into K-pop, our K-pop Monday it is unhinged chaos. It is at times. So it is. That's what I'm gonna say. But it's fun. Like I legitimately make sure that we or try to make sure that we're all having fun. Like the questions we had today, if you missed them, scroll up because they're in the comments. Thank you, Lauren, for being the moderator today and typing out all the questions that were asked. We were definitely trying to figure out which one was better. We ended up with team C being getting the most answers. I won't say it's better. I will say it got the most. The quantity was C. So there's that. So C is the vibe right now. Even though I do love K's, I'm going to try and wear my K drama obsessed shirt next time on Thursday, next Thursday, because I will be out of town. I'm so excited. And I will have pictures and things. So I apologize if you get onto my TikTok next week and you're like, why is everything BTS or K-pop? Is because I'm gonna be like, post, post, post. It's all gonna be BTS. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Yeah. It just is what it is. So that's how we doing this. You got cherry blossom nails. I do, girl. I do. I have cherry blossom nails. I'm gonna hide my thumbs. Even though my thumbs are better, but like my nails are already long, so I just felt like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. But like, yes, girl. Ooh. Oh yeah, and Hypin. I love and Hypin, by the way. I love them as well. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, so cherry blossom nails. So the other two things, Dragon Con, first week of September. Actually, my panel is, thank you, Lauren, September 7th at 10. We will go live. So if you can't make it, it's fine. There are some people that actually have like on my posts, because I've been posting obviously, and they're like, oh, we'll be there. And I'm like, yes, come find me, because I also have the ribbons. Like, if you don't know, like we give these out, people give these out as freebies for Dragon Con, and you basically just attach them to your badge. So I have these, and I have the little bracelets, and I have some stickers. Anyway, so I have Dragon Con in September, and then I just got approved 2 days ago for the K-pop mini con. It's also in Atlanta, but it's like a 1 day event. But I will also be doing K dramas there. So they have a panel for K dramas, and I will be doing that there as well. That is the end of August. It's August 22nd. August 22nd, I'll have a panel. I don't know if I'll be live. It just depends on that one. Because it's a smaller event and I just don't know. I've never been to the K-pop mini con. I just happened to see it and I was like, oh, click yes, please. And they were like, yes, yes, you, yes. So I'll be there as well. So I had those two things popping off for the rest of the year. Like I said, I have an idea for the fan club, very similar to like a book club idea. So I have that popping off potentially. We are going back to watch parties. If you're not part of the fan club, it's up here. Boop, boop, boop. Make sure you click on it. I'm thinking we're gonna do Blue Whisper because I'm loving it. Potentially. So we're going to do more watch parties. I just need to get past this right now, I think. Um, BTS has been consuming my life. And so I think this is like the closure I needed. Not that it's closing forever, but you know what I mean? Like the excitement closure is going to be the concert. So I will be potentially back on my game um, with all my shows and all the things and all the good stuff. Make sure you guys are following me. Lurkers, if you're out there, make sure you follow me. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday, not this Thursday, potentially. And we talk about Asian dramas, all the dramas. CJK, by the way, this is a J. This is a J. I'm telling y'all, get on the J bandwagon, the newer J's, because I feel like they're doing something. Jay is doing something. I love it. Jay is doing something. So it's called The Vacation Principle. Um, and it is on Netflix. There's only 4 episodes out, I believe. I don't know if they're coming out weekly or how they're coming out, but I watched the first 4. I'm going to hold off until the rest of them are out because I'm a binge watcher. But it's good. Visually beautiful, story wise, hilarious. Has fantasy-esque because he's a Grim Reaper, but he's not like dressed in black or anything like crazy. You know what I mean? Like there's no like switching into an animal kind of situation. It is fantasy because he's a Grim Reaper, but like it's good. And there's romance popping off. If you can't tell, it's already there. it's already there. So I don't know how that's gonna work out because he's a Grim Reaper. Like there's pieces. So definitely if you if you're like, I don't know about Jays, try the newer Jays. The older Jays you are not gonna like. Visually, they don't have the aura of a C drama or a K drama. The story is very realism, it's very slice of life. A lot of people don't like that. The newer Jays on Netflix, yes, watch them. Where can I find more C dramas? C dramas definitely. Well, it depends. Christina, do you have Vicky or Aikiji? Because those two have really good C dramas. If not, you can find some on there's some on Netflix. There's a lot on Netflix actually. And then you could definitely try Daily Motion because Daily Motion is free. If you want to do shorts, there's a new short called Pine Drama. You can do that. They have C and K shorts on there. You can try Tubi. You can try I'm trying to give you the free ones because I don't know if you're purchasing streaming apps. Um there's if you are, there's some on Disney. um they're everywhere legitimately. You just and also I need to know what kind of show you're looking for because I think that helps provide you with a little bit more information. If you say like, oh, I want a romance, or I have a free, I only using free, or if I only have Vicky, like I need a little bit more information to give you some recommendations. But make sure you guys get the app called Drama Track. I need a shirt that says Drama Track. Let me write that down. Y'all know I'm analog first and then I'm digital, right? I need a Drama Track shirt for Dragon Con. I'm gonna get one for Drama. Okay, anyway. Um, so yeah, I think that's pretty much all. I wish I got a second season so bad. Yuki, second season of what? Rom-com, and I have, oh, you have all the things, girl. You got all the things. Go watch first. What is it called? Go watch Hidden Love because I think you'll enjoy it if you like rom-coms because I hear that it's good. I couldn't get past it, but Hidden Love is good. First Frost is good. Ski into Love. These are all C dramas, by the way, rom-coms. They're all good and they're on Netflix. So yes, and then there is a gazillion on Viki, legitimately gazillion. I don't watch a lot of rom-coms. I'm watching fantasy, but I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people. Oh, I forgot about Falling Into Your Smile. Yes, Falling Into Your Smile is amazing, by the way. Yes, yes, it's a rom-com. So yeah, so there are a lot of C dramas out there. Um, if I don't want to say I don't want to tell you to buy another streaming service. But what I will say is if you are getting into C dramas and you know that you're going to watch a lot of C dramas, I would suggest getting iQIYI, which is IQIYI. If you go to my profile, click the links, you can see it in there. You can click from there and then sign up there. But they have the most C dramas. I'm not sure if they're like the top C drama app out there, but I was overwhelmed. I'm still overwhelmed and I've had it now for months. I still like legitimately it's so hard for me to figure out what I want to watch. When I go on there, I'm like, "Oh my God, I don't know." So like it's if you know you're going to watch a lot of C dramas, IQIYI is the app to get. Vicky is amazing. I love Vicky. And also, by the way, if you have Vicky, I don't have an affiliation with Vicky, but I do have one with IGG. IGE. God darn it. Um, if you are looking for C drama specifically, go to Vicky, go to search. When you open up the search, you can basically go to mainland China. It pulls up all of the shows in categories, so you can just then go to rom-com and you can just search all of the rom-com that are on Vicky. So yeah, there, girl. Also, if you have the Drama Track app, send me a friend request, Kimchi and Katanas, and then I could just recommend you some shows from my list that's on my app. So yes, do that. My favorites are, yeah, Falling into Your Smile is fun. I saw that. Hidden Love, I will just say, like, the beginning, the first like 12 episodes, they were cringe for me. Oh, which also brings me to the point that y'all know the reason why I assumed like, not assumed, but because it is cringe. But the reason why it was so cringe I couldn't watch it was the guy that's from Queen of Tears and that whole stuff. Because I was following his story at the time when they were saying, like, they were accusing him of dating the girl that unalived herself. And come to find out, he wasn't. Like, now he was. They basically figured out that whoever the people were that were accusing him used AI to, like, create all these things and blah blah blah. And basically he's all the charges were dropped, and so he has, like, new shows coming out. But, like, I just looking at his face, I was just like, oh, you put me through so much trauma for nothing. I'm so, like, that's bad, right? Like, I'm like, all this trauma, you just get everything just gets dropped. Like, what? I was so bad, but also, like, super happy because he was killing it at the time when the charges dropped. Like, when the charges came out, he was at the top of his game. I mean, he was in everything. He had shows that were about to come out. He was getting, like, brand deals. He was amazing. And then all of a sudden these charges, and of course I got all, like, intertwined in the story until I finally was like, what the hell am I doing? Girl, stop. Um and so very much like the Johnny Depp thing, and I think that's probably why I was involved, is because I watched the whole Johnny Depp thing like it was a TV show. So I think that's why I was involved in his, and then until I finally told myself to take a step back. Um, but now that he's, like, back, I'm just like, okay, and he's supposed to have a really good show that's coming out, so, like, I'm gonna give him another chance. However, he is the reason I say all that to say that was a long story to say that I couldn't finish Hidden Love because I found the first half of that show to be super effing cringe. Cringe. I was completely cringed out. I was like, what is, I know from everybody else that the show gets better. And I did get to the part where she finally in college and he's like, so, like, they're adults now. But, like, I just put it on pause and I haven't gone back. So I don't know how it ends. It wasn't his fault, poor. I know. It wasn't his fault. And he lost, like, millions of dollars, which is also really crazy, right? Like, they shut him down fast. And, like, he was out for a while. So I don't know. That's why I'm nervous about Homing How. I'm like, dude, why are you in this show with this 17-year-old girl? Oh my God, cringe. Oh, it does get better. I know it gets better. Everyone tells me it gets better, but I just didn't do it. I stopped with, like, I probably stopped at the good part. Like, I probably should have started the show from there. Like, she's in college. They just reconnected, and I was like, oh my God, that is so adorable. I love it. And then I was just like, pause. And so, yeah, it just is how it is. Yes, he was guilty. Yeah. He was guilty in my book too. Everything was so realistic. That's the crazy thing about AI, is, like, it was really realistic. Like, it was crazy. It was really crazy, to be honest. And I don't know which parts were real and which parts were fake. Obviously, they just basically said, like, a lot of the conversations um were AI generated, and so um the prosecutor dropped the charges or something, and I was just like, okay. Like, they didn't give us details. Like, when they were charging him, they gave us details. They were just every week, oh, this and this and that, here's a newsletter, here's blah blah blah, here's this, here's all his chat records, blah blah blah. And now that it's getting dropped because they got to save their face, right? They didn't care about saving his face. They got to save their face. It was just like, oh yeah, no, it was AI generated, so we're just gonna drop it. What? What? You chopped him down at the, like, height of his career, and then all you gonna say to us is like, oops, my bad, and then walk away. Craziness. So I feel some kind of way because I definitely was like, he guilty as hell. They made everything look so real. I definitely was like, he guilty. He guilty. He guilty. But turns out he wasn't. So I feel bad. My foreshadowing was not right on this one. So that's just how that goes. Yeah, they definitely were just like, my bad. Not even like, my bad, let us explain. They were just like, my bad, deuces, and just walked away. Legitimately. That's it. I was like, wow. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, AI is crazy right now. It's crazy. It's like it's like a gift and a curse because there's some craziness out there. There's some crazy people out there. It would be nice if most people were good people, but that's just not not the reality of the situation. Which is why I need C dramas because I need to escape from all the crazies. I need to go into that world legitimately. Um, to watch the I'm not watching the White Olive Tree. Yuki, I cannot help you, girl. You know I'm not watching White Olive Tree. I'm not even, I have not even gone to like do research. I am not touching that show at all. Nothing. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to know what it's about. I'm not doing research. What I know is every single person was traumatized. Every single one of them. There wasn't a single person who was like, "Oh my God." Everybody, don't get me wrong, everybody was like, "The show is so good. You should watch." One lady was even like, "You should watch up until episode like 19." I was like, "What? I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. I'm not doing that. No. If you gotta tell me when to stop watching the show, no. 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 So yeah, if you are living in your trauma era, I am not. I am in my fantasy C drama era. If you're living in your trauma era, your trauma phase, then White Olive Tree is supposedly the show for you. I'm not doing it. No trauma for me today. I'm sorry. Yeah, damn. Lauren said it hurt my soul. Woo. See? No, thank you. This is what I'm saying. Y'all craziness. Y'all craziness. Yuki, like I am. Me over here. Me. Yuki, girl, go ahead. Go find it. And tell me about it though. Like legitimately, I will live vicariously through you. So you watch it, right? Go through all the trauma and then be like, "Girl, guess what happened?" Because I want to know. Like that, I could take that. I could do that. You watch it, you report back to me so I can be like, "Oh, yeah, that's interesting." Ooh, but like I don't want to see it. I don't want to be traumatized. And then once you're traumatized, and still come back to me and be like, "Girl, I need to vent," so I can be like, I'm listening because I ain't doing it. I- when every single person say they were traumatized by a show, like beyond trauma, you know that show was like not for me. Not for me. Like I'm watching a fantasy C drama where the character I don't even like gets unalived and I feel some kind of way. Can you imagine real trauma? Girl, girl. I wonder if like I wonder like this is hypothetical, but because I don't know and I'm not making fun of anybody, so please don't judge me. This is a no judgment zone. I'm just throwing it out there. But I wonder if like people go to their therapist like this week I watched White Olive Tree and let me just tell you how it hurt me. Like, you know what I mean? Like I wonder if therapists are like, what is wrong with these women? Like, do you go to therapy and be like, we got to talk about White Olive Tree because you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if that's a thing. I'm not judging anybody because I do know these shows do hit those nerves, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if you love it, you love it. If you don't, it's fine. Which is also why I try to give trigger warnings as much as possible, but like legitimately Is that a thing? Don't get me wrong, because I already in my mind already we're gonna have like a therapy session, like Asian drama therapy sessions. I've already I think I even like if you go onto my page and look at all the lives, I think I have one already set up. Like I feel like we need some like therapy sessions because some of y'all be watching these shows like Yuki is about to, where she knows the show is giving drama, like not even drama, straight trauma. Like not like, oh, that drama is so bad. Like legit, like Lauren said, hurt your soul kind of trauma. And so we need to like unpack that. Like we need therapy sessions. So I'm not a therapist. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? But I'm gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna ask some deep questions during that one, that live, where we'll deep dive into some like hypothetical, they're how you say it, whatever. Like we're gonna like we're gonna unpack some things. It doesn't kill you, make you stronger, girl. Okay, not me. I will be in the corner for a week. Nope, I'm done. No. I know my limits. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Hey, sorry, I can't see Heather. Yeah, legitimately, I know my limits, girl. I know my limits. When I'm ready to cry, I will read your synopsis when I'm ready to cry because I'm not watching it. I refuse. I am actually like terror. Like there's terror in me when I saw this, because I put a post out, by the way, if no one knows what I'm talking about. I put a post out asking about a show that emotionally wrecked you. And one person got on, she did this whole like she gave like not a whole synopsis, but she was basically talking about White Olive Tree. And I was like, yeah, I never seen it, but it sounds really sad. And legitimately that one post took off because every single person that replied to that basically talked about how much trauma they had, how long it took them to get over it. Like Lauren said, like it hurt their soul. Like it wasn't like, I don't know what this is about. I refuse to learn what it's about at the moment. I will learn about it through Yuki once Yuki watches it, because she'll come back and she'll tell me what happened. But um supposedly it is traumatic. I didn't even read, by the way, Yuki, I didn't even read people's comments. Like they were going in. They were like, "Oh yeah," and the scene when I was like, "Nope, scene boop, done." Like I didn't even read the like no. Mm-mm. Y'all not traumatizing me in the comments. No. So, yeah. Heather, well, if you scroll up, you'll see we ask questions about C drama, K drama, basically like not a debate, but we're just trying to see where people are at the moment. And for the most part, the C drama team C drama won. There are some K dramas, but for the most part, team C drama won. And then we're talking about the new J drama that's on Netflix called Vacation Principal, which I recommend. Only 4 episodes are out though. It's really, really, really good. J drama, fantasy J drama. And then Blue Whisper, which is a fantasy C drama, a little bit older, but so stinking good. So those are the shows that I'm watching. And then right now we're talking about trauma because Yuki wants to watch a show called White Olive Tree. White Olive Tree, I don't know anything about it, but I asked on one of my posts because I do post every day. So if you guys are not seeing my posts, make sure you look at my stories or whatever, but I do post every day, something. But I asked what show emotionally wrecked you, and one lady wrote a little blurb about White Olive Tree, and legitimately every single person talked about the trauma, the lasting trauma. And even Lauren in the fan club who's in this chat was like legit like hurt her soul. So I am not in that phase. I am not in the cry phase or the trauma phase or the trauma era. I call them eras, era. I am still in my fantasy C drama era. I am not. I refuse. I refuse to be traumatized right now. I'm trying to escape the trauma. the trauma of real life. And Yuki over here like, give it to me. I want to watch it right now. I'm like, girl, nah. But Yuki's gonna watch it, and then she'll come back and she'll tell me how it is, and then I can explain it to you guys. I think I'll explain it in her words, but I'm gonna add my little switch to it. Like, girl, what? Like I watched it, even though I didn't watch it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it in my voice, but it's gonna be Yuki's words. Damn, that's plagiarism, right? Yeah, joking, joking. It is, but I'm not gonna do it that way. So don't worry. If Little Kitty was on, because Little Kitty is a teacher, she would basically be yelling at me right now. But yeah, I'm not gonna plagiarize you, Yuki, but I will use you. Just saying. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna like use you and just like throw you to the side. I'm gonna be like, Yuki, you know how that goes. So yeah, so we did the Team C, Team K today. We talked about the two shows that I'm watching. I talked about the fact that I'm going to see BTS, and so potentially not having a Thursday live this week or a Tuesday live next week because I will be flying. So it will not be on. Um, and then what else? I forgot what else we talked about today. We talked about a lot, but I will not be watching White Olive Tree. Just throwing that out there. No trauma for me. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You ain't getting it. Make sure you guys are following me. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday, the exception of this week. And every Monday we do K-pop. So if you're into K-pop, make sure you join us on Monday. Unhinged Chaos on Mondays. Legitimately. We have a good time. If you don't have the Drama app, get the Drama Track app. It's on Google Play Store, Apple App Store. You can go there, put in all of your shows that you're watching, share recommendations, make friends, share friend requests, share all the good stuff. So a lot is happening on the app. Make sure you're there. And oh, the new feature on the app, just throwing it out there, is if you don't know what you want to watch one day, you can go to your profile and click random pick. Say like, oh, I want to watch a C drama. Um, Click the button and it'll randomly pop up a show. You can go watch it if you want. If not, then you can just keep doing it until you find one. So um it kind of worked for me. I was like, okay, I'll watch it, and I started watching it. So we'll see. But yeah, so there are some really cool features on the app, and it also gives you friend suggestions. So if you complete when you go into your profile, if you complete the drama preferences, like, oh, I like C dramas, I like fantasy, blah blah blah, and then go to your friends list, scroll down, not friends list, sorry, go to where you search for friends. If you go into that list at the bottom, it'll show you suggestions of friends. So like legitimately, I'm trying to make sure that as a community we're growing, but we're also connecting. So my app brings together all those pieces, connecting, recommending, reviewing. So all the things on top of the fact that you just want to keep track of the shows you're watching. So make sure you get the app Drama Track on Apple App Store and Google Play Store. If you're in Atlanta, first week of September, I will be hosting a panel at Dragon Con, which is like Comic Con. So definitely has a lot of anime, but it's definitely also TV and things like that, and all kinds of, I don't want to say nerddom, but that's basically what it is. It has like robot fights and all kinds of stuff, parties, drinking. It's adult fun, legitimately. A lot of cosplay. So I will be hosting a panel, but I will be on live. Like I will, if you can't come, you're just like, I can't come. Make sure at the very least you are on live September 7th at 10 a.m. Make sure you're there on live. And like I said, I just got the new one, which is August 22nd, but it's also in Atlanta. And it's for the K-pop mini con. I will be talking about the same stuff, K-drama, C-drama, even though it's a K-pop event. They have panels for K-dramas. So that one is August 22nd. And that's just like a one-day event. So I don't know if I will be able to do a live, being that I don't really have much time and I don't know how the um, Wi-Fi will be because it's not a hotel, it's going to be in an arena. We'll see. So those are the two things. Those are my IRL events. And if you're not part of the fan club, join the fan club. We will have watch parties coming up soon. I created an app for the watch parties. So we have a way to do watch parties that did work. Finally got it to work. So we're good there. So we will have watch parties. Um, the in Hopefully next year we'll do more pop-up events, more in real life events because I'm trying to build a community where people come and have fun and connect and do all the things. And then again, part of the fan club because I have an idea for a book club-ish event. So that's I'm it's working in my brain right now. I also sell shirts, so make sure you get my shirts. They're on my website, which if you go to my profile and click the links, you'll see it. So that is my plug. That's all my stuff that I'm doing besides the shows that I'm watching. Um, and I don't know what else. Oh, I still didn't figure out the name of the show with the attorney Woo lady. I do want to start watching that. So those are the two shows I'm going to start watching. Whatever the show is called with the attorney Woo lady. It's like I think it's some kind of like supernatural shows like Ghost something. Spooky in Love. Damn it. Thank you. Spooky in Love. I'm going to start on Netflix and Kim Jira. So those are two shows that I will start before we meet next time, which is next Thursday. So I will start those two. I will continue to watch Blue Whisper. I'm putting this one on hold, not because it's bad, but because I'm a binge watcher and only 4 episodes are out, and I don't do weekly shows. I'm sorry, not doing weekly shows, period. So there's that. Oh, you like it so far? So you are watching it. Okay, good. So it is good. Okay, good. All the episodes are not out yet, right? So I feel like I'm just gonna watch the first episode of Spooky in Love because I love her and I want to support her. But I probably will do the same thing that I did with the J drama, which is I'll watch a couple of the episodes and then I'll put it on hold until all of the episodes come out, or at least the majority of the episodes come out. So I'll do that. But I definitely want to do Spooky in Love. Um, I don't know if you guys know the way that Netflix works when it comes to new shows and the potential for season two. So obviously they have to, whoever the writers are, have to have an idea of a season two, right? So we're just going to leave that part out and we're going to talk specifically about Netflix. Netflix, if the show doesn't pop up in that, there's a top shows 1 through 10 and there's also a top movies 1 through 10, if the shows are not in that top 10 for at least 2 to 3 weeks, they usually don't get a second season. So when new shows come out, if you're like, oh my God, I love, then try to support that first week because that's how they get it's the same as me saying tap on the screen, we show up on your For You page, right? Watch the shows. Like we all know how support works, but like legitimately when I say tap the screen, there's a reason. I'm asking you to tap the screen. I'm not just saying, oh, I'm not making any money from you tapping on the screen. Tapping on the screen is just to level up and to show up on other people's For You page so we can bring more people in. Same principle with Netflix. If you don't watch the show the first week or the first and second week, then they go into a bigger pool of shows that could potentially have a season two, right? The pool is bigger there, but if they're on that top 10 list, they're in a smaller pool, right? Like the pool up there is like there's a true potential. I'm going to go back to the writers and say, do you have a season two? Whereas if they don't show up on that top 10, they go into this pool down here where it's like, do we need a show? Not really. And then maybe like somebody will be like, oh, we need a show to fill this time slot. And they'll go, oh, go look in this pool over here of shows that did, well. But like if they don't show up in that top 10, it's not that they won't get them, but they're in a bigger, wider pool of shows, so the potential is smaller. So yeah, so that's how Netflix works if you didn't know. So if you love the shows that are new, which is why like newer shows, I will go and watch the first episode or the first two episodes because that's how the newer shows get more push, right? Because the more people that watch them, the more that show up on the Netflix For You page. The more people that watch that, they get pushed into that 1 to 10, top shows 1 to 10, and then that's how they get the potential for season two. So that's how that works. But it's not any different than any other social media platform, honestly. So, I mean, I know Netflix is a TV show series, but also Netflix is changing too. There's a lot of podcasts, there's a lot of games. I'm like, what is Netflix doing? Legitimately, I don't know what's going on, y'all, but keep your eyes open because a lot of things are happening behind the scenes. But Netflix got a lot of podcasts. Um, I'm not mad at it. It's just it, it's becoming a thing. That's all I'm saying. It's becoming a thing. Um, so outside of that, I think that's all that I have for today. I will be trying to at least find my luggage when I get off live for my trip. And then probably no, little kitty, don't join because I'm about to get off and I didn't start Kimjira. I've been talking about you the whole time. You missed it. I didn't start it, so don't. But yeah, so I'm going to be um going to see BTS. So I'm flying to Baltimore to see BTS. So I'm gonna watch some shows on the plane, but like I'm gonna be out and about and drinking probably. She said she doesn't want to start. I did not say, Juanita, why you? That's Lauren's job to be the instigator, not your job. And I didn't say that. Little kitty, I specifically said the entire time that I'm gonna start Kimjira because I promised you that I would. Juanita's just trying to start some trouble, legitimately. No, I did not say that. So yeah, so Kimjira is on my list. Kimjira and Spooky in Love are the two shows that I'm going to start. So that next Thursday, because I won't be on this Thursday or next Tuesday, because I'll be flying or packing. Um, Kitty said, I didn't say anything. I know. I wanted to proactively, little kitty, I wanted to proactively just drop it in there that I didn't start it. I just wanted to, I didn't want, like, I just wanted to clear the air legitimately and just say it. I didn't watch it. But I do have it on my list. So like I said, Kim Jira, Spooky in Love, I'm going to start. I will continue to watch Blue Whisper, which is a C-drama, which is amazing, and potentially finish The Untamed, but I don't want to finish The Untamed because it's so good. It's so good. I wish I could talk more people into watching The Untamed. It's so good. It's so underrated. It's so amazing. The bromance is hilarious and amazing and good. The fight scenes are amazing. The journey is amazing. There's not a part of this show that isn't amazing. Okay, no, the little like wolf dog thing, the CGI, it wasn't even CGI. It was like a puppet thing. That was just like, ugh, that was just trash. I'm gonna be honest. The little whole puppet thing in the little like jail room, trash, straight trash. Everything else was so good. Where do you watch it? Untamed is on Netflix. Untamed is on Netflix. It is so good. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I'm on episode 37 and I don't want it to end. And there's 50 episodes and I just don't want it to end. I just don't. I don't. So I haven't clicked on it. Blue Whisper has been the show that's kind of keeping me occupied at the moment. So I'm gonna start Spooky in Love and Kimjira. Yes, Amber. Yes, girl. You will enjoy it. I promise. I promise you will enjoy it. Like it's legitimately the cutest, craziest, weirdest, most amazing show with the best action. all of the good things. That's what it is. It's all of the good things. I love it. I love it. With fake zombies, which I know Lauren is going to argue with me and say they're puppets. I do know that, but they look like zombies and they move like zombies. They're just not undead, but they're still zombies. Like, so there are moments where I had to cover my face because I don't do zombies at all. And I was just like, what the hell is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. So there were a couple of scenes I was just like, oh, oh. Besides that, the zombies and the dog or wolf or whatever the animal was, those are the only two things I have to say bad about the show. Everything else I loved. The Untamed. We're talking about The Untamed. Rachel, The Untamed, the best. It's on Netflix. It's a C-drama. There's 50 episodes. It is the best show that I've seen in a long time. I love every second of it. And like I started it and like couldn't stop watching it. It's part of the reason why I won't push play right now. I'm procrastinating. I don't want it to end. And I know that if I push play, I'm going to watch it. I'm just going to binge all of it. And I just don't want to do that. So yeah, The Untamed, it's on Netflix. It's so good. I've I have nothing, the only bad things are zombie like things and then the dog in the jail cell, or wolf, or dog wolf, or whatever the hell that monster thingy was. Trash. They could have left that part to our imagination. We didn't need that. Everything else, amazing. So yeah, C-drama, fantasy C-drama, The Untamed, bromance, heavy bromance. It's official. It's officially unofficial BL. It's not a BL. Officially unofficially. That's what it is. But you will love it. You'll love it. The only scary show I've watched was the K-drama Happiness. Yeah, girl, no. I already know about Happiness. I will not be watching Happiness. No, I don't do zombies at all. Like legitimately was surprised to see these damn puppets in Untamed because they look just like zombies. They move like zombies. So I was like, zombies. Oh, I do not do zombies. I do a lot of supernatural things. I'd even do some horror, but like zombies is it for me. I don't do it. I didn't watch any of the Western shows about zombies. The last zombie show I watched was Project Z or something Z with Brad Pitt back in who knows when. And that's probably the reason why I don't do zombies because that movie was scary as hell. Them damn zombies climbed the wall by running on top of each other. Oh, no. Even thinking about it just now, I just got chills. Ugh. Yes, I know. I know, little kitty. I'm gonna watch Kim Jira at World War Z. Thank you. You know, I keep calling it something else. That's because I would rather forget about that I've ever watched it. Like that's how bad. Like I have chills. Like my skin is crawling. Oh, I do not like zombies. So yeah, so I can do pretty much anything else. Zombies are a no. So I'm not doing anything zombies. And I know Happiness, even though I've heard so many good things about Happiness, the acting, the romance that happens, I guess between those two, between the male and female lead, I heard so many good things. I've seen some really good clips that weren't the zombie parts, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh shit, nah, zombies, nope. So I've not watched Happiness, and it's not even on my list to watch Happiness. No. Oh, it's a great question. Would I watch zombies over White Olive Tree? I don't know how to answer that, to be honest. I think I think I would watch zombies before I would watch White Olive Tree, to be honest. I don't even know what White Olive Tree is about, but from the people's comments on White Olive Tree, I'd watch zombies. I could get through zombies. I could deal with the zombies. I can't deal with the trauma. I can't deal with like hurt my soul trauma. I can't do it. I can't do it. Which is why like and like this is how real this is. Any movie where there's like a dog in it, I literally will never watch. Not like it like but like the movie is about a dog. Like there have been a few. I can't do it. I can't. It's too much trauma that you because you see a movie where the dog is like the secondary lead, you know that dog is going to pass away, right? We know this. And not in like, oh, he went to sleep, he's so adorable, like legit, like so I also don't do like shows where like, oh, me and my dog, nope, boop, nope, nope, not doing that. So yeah, I ain't doing the like heavy trauma. No. Mm-mm. The stuff that lives rent free in your head forever? No, no. Because they'll just be random days. You might be driving home in your car and just be like, and just start bawling because you remember the show. No, mm-mm, no. Or you'll see somebody say a word and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh my God, I remember. No, I don't want none of that. I'm good. I will watch a zombie. I'm good. Just to be honest, I would watch a zombie. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. Not at all. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And y'all know I hate zombies. That should tell you a lot. So White Olive Tree is no for me. I don't know anything about it. All I know is from people's comments, and every single one of those comments were like soul crushing. Yeah, no, no. Not one person was like, yeah, it was okay. Like I could deal with it. Every single person was like, White Olive Tree was soul crushing. It was worse. But the show was amazing. Watch the show. I'm not watching the show after you done told me that you basically it lives rent free in your head for the rest of your entire life. Hell no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, no dogs. No dogs as like this as like the lead. You know what I mean? Like it's okay if there's dogs in the show and like the dog passes away, things like that. Like I'm okay with that. But when you see a show that's like a man and his dog and they gotta travel somewhere, you know what's gonna happen. You know. You know you're gonna be crying buckets. You already know. I'm not. Nope. No, thank you. I haven't watched this C drama since Pursuit of Jade. It was so good. Yeah, I know. I can tell you I've been saying that for since I finished Pursuit of Jade. If you're watching Pursuit of Jade or you just finished watching Pursuit of Jade, you need to go watch something that's not a C drama, I think. Or if you're going to watch a C drama that's not in your genre. Not like if you love romance, go watch an action. You need to step away from Pursuit of Jade because Pursuit of Jade leaves something for some of us. Not everybody. I just realized not everybody because I definitely was putting everybody in the same bucket. And then we talked about Pursuit of Jade, I think last week. And there are people who were like, yeah, it was not affected at all. It took me 4 weeks. It took me 4 weeks to like fix the void that Pursuit of Jade left. So legitimately, if you just finished Pursuit of Jade or if you're about to start Pursuit of Jade, make sure you have some rebound shows, some shows that are fun, some shows that are different. Do not go looking for a show that's comparable to Pursuit of Jade because there isn't one. There are shows that are really good. And like if you had started with them, it would be perfect. But you started up here at the top. Like legitimately Pursuit of Jade is like top tier. There's nothing else up here. All the shows they're still good. There are shows down here and everywhere else, but there are no other shows up there. So legitimately you're just in a void. So find other shows. That's the best advice I can give. Rebound. I'm calling them rebound shows. Find some rebound shows outside of your genre or that are super fun or super quick or do some shorts like a palate cleanser. You gotta be able to detach from Pursuit of Jade so that you can watch other shows because it's the pinnacle, but there's nothing else comparable. So that it sucks, but that's basically what it is. Yeah, palate cleanser. Yep, palate cleanser. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I will see you guys next Thursday. But I will try and do some lives in between, but they won't be like structured. It'll be like, oh, I'm walking down the street to go see BTS. Let me get on live. Ah! It'll be like that. It'll be this like fun, me having fun kind of lives. More TMI kind of lives, I guess, not like structured lives. So definitely look out for those. I won't start doing like content until Saturday because packing and then traveling. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I will be all over the place. So look out for that. And then I will be back on next Thursday. Hopefully, I'll have my new shirts. So I'll have some more shirts. Make sure you guys are buying the shirts. Okay, make sure you're buying the shirts. They're on my website, Kimchi and Katanas. You can go to my profile and then click the links. Um, there are quizzes. If you do take the quiz, please DM me because I want to know your personality type. On my website, when you go to Kimchi and Katanas at the top of the menu, it says quizzes. Take one of the quizzes or take all the quizzes, whichever. And then DM me and let me know what your personality type is. Mine was Chebble, which is hilarious, but like legitimately, I do feel like that's what I am right now. Not the bad Chebble, the good one. I'm the good one. Okay, I'm the good one. But take the quiz, come back and let me know. DM me what your personality type is, and let me know what you think. Like, is it seem like you? Also get the drama track app, Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Dragon Con, K-pop mini con. So all those things are popping off. Make sure that you guys are joining the fan club. We're gonna do some watch parties when I come back because I'm gonna try and refocus after this. Like BTS has been consuming my life since it came out. So not back in the day, but like since this new album, they've been consuming my life. So hopefully I will have more time to like think things through and get some things put together after this. So I say all that to say, I will talk to you guys. If you see me pop on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, join my live because I will probably one, be a little tipsy, or two, just legitimately having the time of my freaking life. Just saying. All right. Bye guys. See ya. Love you. Let me let me end my YouTube stream as well.